April 27, 2017. Hundreds of people arrived on an island in the Bahamas. They paid $5,000 to $12,000 each for a luxury music festival. 2 weekends. Private island. Gourmet food. Villas. Blink-182. Major Lazer. That's what the Instagram posts promised. Kendall Jenner. Bella Hadid. Emily Ratajkowski. All promoting it. What they got instead? FEMA disaster relief tents. Cheese sandwiches. No running water. No music. Complete chaos. The organizer? Billy McFarland. 25 years old. He scammed investors out of $26 million. Sentenced to 6 years in prison. Served less than 4. Released in March 2022. And now? He's doing it again. Fyre Festival II. Announced in 2023. Tickets up to $1.1 million. People are buying them. This is the story of the greatest influencer scam in history. And the guy who's somehow getting away with it twice. William Zavakos McFarland. Born December 11, 1991. New York City. His parents? Real estate developers in New Jersey. Milburn. Short Hills. Money. Privilege. Private schools. Billy went to Pingree School. Elite prep school. Then Bucknell University. Dropped out freshman year. He had bigger plans. At 21, Billy started his first company. Spling. An online advertising platform. It failed. Then in 2013, age 22, he launched Magnus's. A black metal credit card for millennials. The pitch? Pay $250 a year for a membership. Get access to exclusive parties. VIP events. Discounts at fancy restaurants and clubs. The card looked impressive. Heavy. Metal. Expensive. But it wasn't a real credit card. It just copied your existing card's magnetic strip. All charges went back to your original card. It was basically a fancy piece of metal. But Billy was good at selling it. Young professionals signed up. Celebrities joined. Billy threw parties. Rented townhouses in Manhattan. Made everything look exclusive. For a while, Magnus's seemed legit. But behind the scenes? Problems. Parties were oversold. Perks weren't delivered. Members complained. By 2015, Magnus's was falling apart. Billy needed something new. Something bigger. That's when he met Ja Rule, the rapper. And together, they came up with Fyre. 2016. Billy and Ja Rule started Fyre Media. The idea? A booking app. You need a celebrity for your private party? Open the app. Book them instantly. Want Drake at your wedding? Click. Done. It sounded revolutionary. Billy raised over $24 million from investors. He told them Fyre had already booked hundreds of celebrities. That revenue was pouring in. Lies. Fyre barely existed. Almost no bookings. No real revenue. But Billy showed investors fake financial statements. Inflated numbers. Made up profits. They believed him. Then Billy had another idea. What if we throw a festival to promote the app? Not just any festival. A luxury music festival. On a private island in the Bahamas. They'd fly in the biggest influencers in the world. Supermodels. Instagram stars. Film them partying on the beach. Post it everywhere. Everyone would want to come. Everyone would download the app. In November 2016, Billy and Ja Rule flew 25 models to the Bahamas. Bella Hadid. Emily Ratajkowski. Hailey Baldwin. Chanel Iman. They filmed the girls on yachts. Swimming in crystal blue water. Dancing on the beach. Edited it into a promotional video. Orange squares. A mysterious campaign. No explanation. Just beautiful people. Tropical paradise. Coming soon. The video went viral. Millions of views. Then they announced Fyre Festival. And the world lost its mind. December 12, 2016. 63 influencers posted an orange square on Instagram at the exact same time. Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid, Emily Ratajkowski, Hailey Baldwin, all at once. Coordinated. The caption? Just a link. FYREFestival.com. No explanation. Just mystery. Exclusivity. The website promised paradise. 2 weekends in the Bahamas. April and May 2017. Luxury villas. Gourmet food. World-class music. Blink-182. Major Lazer. Disclosure. Migos. And it was on Pablo Escobar's private island. That was a lie. It wasn't Escobar's island. But people believed it. Tickets went on sale immediately. $500 to $12,000 for a weekend. VIP packages up to $250,000. Sold out in hours. Thousands of people bought tickets. Mostly young. Wealthy. Instagram obsessed. They wanted the experience. The photos. The clout. Kendall Jenner got paid $250,000 for one Instagram post. She didn't disclose it was an ad. None of them did. The Federal Trade Commission later investigated. Fined some of them. But the damage was done. The hype was real. Fyre Festival became the most talked about event of 2017. Before it even happened, Billy was raising millions more. From investors. From ticket sales. But he had a problem. The festival was 4 months away. And nothing was ready. January 2017. Billy and his team visit the Bahamas to scout locations. Norman's Cay. The supposed Escobar Island. Problem. The owner won't let them use it. Too remote. No infrastructure. No way to bring in thousands of people. Billy needs a new location. Fast. They find a plot of land on Great Exuma. A different Bahamian island. Not private. Not exclusive. Just a gravel lot next to a sandals resort. But Billy says it's fine. We'll make it work. February. March. Time's running out. Billy's team starts setting up. They need stages. Villas. Restaurants. Water. Power. Bathrooms. For thousands of people. They have 8 weeks. Experienced festival organizers tell Billy it's impossible. You need at least 6 months to plan something like this. Billy fires them. Hires cheaper. Less experienced people. Everything's falling apart. The luxury villas? They don't exist. Billy orders hundreds of FEMA disaster relief tents instead. The gourmet food? Can't find caterers. The artists? Start pulling out when they don't get paid. Blink-182 cancels. Then Migos. Then Major Lazer. By mid-April, almost no one's performing. But Billy keeps selling tickets. Keeps posting updates. Everything's fine. Everything's on track. April 26th. Day before the festival starts. Billy's team begs him to cancel. This is going to be a disaster. Billy refuses. We're doing this. The next day, planes started landing. With no idea what they were about to walk into. April 27th. Morning. Chartered planes filled with festival goers land in the Bahamas. They're excited. Ready to party. The planes taxi to the runway. And then they see it. Chaos. No one's there to greet them. No organization. No transportation. They're stuck on a hot runway for hours. Finally, school buses arrive. Not luxury vans. School buses. They drive to the festival site. And people start realizing something's very wrong. There are no villas. Just rows of white FEMA tents. Hurricane relief tents. Some with mattresses. Some without. No locks. No privacy. No air conditioning. People start claiming tents. Fighting over them. The bathrooms? Portable toilets. Barely working. The food? This is the part that went viral. Cheese sandwiches in styrofoam containers. 2 slices of bread. One slice of cheese. Some lettuce. That's it. People paid thousands of dollars for this. No gourmet meals. No restaurants. Just sad sandwiches. The photos spread instantly. Twitter. Instagram. Everyone posting in real time. This is a scam. This is a disaster. Get us out of here. No music. No stages. No artists. Just hundreds of confused, angry people on a gravel lot. By nightfall, it got worse. No security. People started looting. Breaking into the one food tent. Stealing alcohol. Supplies. Anything they could find. Then it started raining. The tents leaked. Mattresses got soaked. Complete chaos. Billy was nowhere to be found. April 28th. Morning of day 2. Billy sends an email. The festival's postponed. Everyone needs to leave immediately. Hundreds of people rush to the airport, trying to get off the island. But there aren't enough planes. People are stranded for hours. Some sleep on the airport floor. No food. No water. No answers. Finally, they start getting flights out. Back to Miami. Back home. Shell-shocked. Furious. By April 30th, lawsuits started flying. $100 million class action lawsuit. Against Billy McFarland and Ja Rule. Fraud. Breach of contract. Negligence. More lawsuits followed. 6 federal. 4 individual. Investors who lost millions. Vendors who never got paid. Local Bahamian workers. Some of them lost their life savings helping Billy. Marianne Rawl, a local restaurant owner. She spent $50,000 of her own money feeding Billy's staff. Never got paid back. She started a GoFundMe. Strangers donated over $120,000 to help her. But Billy disappeared. The FBI started investigating immediately. Wire fraud. Securities fraud. Bank fraud. Billy had defrauded over 80 investors of $24 million. Plus ticket buyers. Another $2 million plus. Total? Over $26 million stolen. On June 30th, 2017, 2 months after the festival, FBI agents arrested Billy McFarland in New York. He was charged with wire fraud, facing decades in prison. But somehow, Billy wasn't done scamming. Billy posted $300,000 bail. July 1st. He's released. Waiting for trial. Most people would lay low. Billy started another scam. While on bail, facing federal wire fraud charges, he created a company, NYC VIP Access. The pitch? We can get you tickets to exclusive events. The Met Gala, Coachella, Burning Man, the Grammys, Super Bowl. Events that are impossible to get tickets for. Billy's charging thousands per ticket. Here's the problem. He doesn't have the tickets. He's just taking people's money. Over $150,000 from 30 victims. Some of them? Former Fyre Festival attendees. He's scamming the same people twice. The Netflix documentary caught him doing it. They were filming a documentary about Fyre Festival, and they accidentally captured Billy running NYC VIP Access. On camera. Committing fraud. While on bail. It's in the documentary. You can watch it. Billy sitting at his computer. Selling fake tickets. March 6, 2018. Billy pleads guilty to wire fraud. For Fyre Festival and the ticket vendor scam. Admits to defrauding investors of over $26 million. But before sentencing, prosecutors discover the NYC VIP Access scheme. June 12. New charges. More wire fraud. Bank fraud. Making false statements to FBI. Billy pleads guilty again. July 26th. October 11th, 2018. Sentencing day. Judge Naomi Rice Buchwald is furious. The defendant is a serial fraudster, she says. This was not a good idea gone bad. This was fraud from the beginning. 6 years in federal prison, $26 million in restitution. Billy McFarland is 26 years old. Going to prison. Most people thought that was the end. It wasn't. Billy reported to Otisville Federal Prison, New York. Minimum security. A camp. Then he got caught with contraband. Recording equipment. He was trying to make a podcast from prison. About his life. His story. His comeback. The guards found it. Billy got moved. Elkton Federal Prison, Ohio. Harsher conditions. Stricter rules. He spent 6 months in solitary confinement. While Billy was locked up, 2 documentaries came out. January 2019. Hulu released Fyre Fraud. January 14th. Netflix released Fyre, The Greatest Party That Never Happened. January 18th. Both became instant hits. Millions of people watched. The cheese sandwich photo became a meme. Fyre Festival became a cultural moment. Not for the music. For the disaster. Billy became infamous. The poster boy for millennial scamming. Vanity Fair called him that. Inside prison, Billy made friends. One of them? A guy named Jonathan Taylor. Taylor was older. In for his own crimes. He and Billy became close. Talked about business. About comebacks. Taylor believed in Billy. When Taylor got out in 2020, he stayed in touch. Sent Billy money. Over $700,000. For Billy's next project. PYRT. A treasure hunt. A Bahamas resort. A metaverse. Billy had big plans. March 2022. Billy was released early. 4 years served. Out of 6. And immediately he started plotting his return. April 2023. Billy McFarland announces Fyre Festival II. In a YouTube video. Wearing a white bathrobe on a rooftop. Tickets start at $499. VIP packages up to $1.1 million. The internet explodes. Is this real? Is he serious? Is this legal? Billy says the first 100 tickets sold out. He shows a screenshot. $45,000 in an escrow account. Proceeds go toward his $26 million restitution. That's what he says anyway. Prosecutors are watching him. He's under supervised release. Has to check in with a probation officer. Can't commit fraud. But here's the thing. He's not promising anything specific. No date. No location. No lineup. Just vibes. Possibilities. Maybe Caribbean. Maybe December 2024. It's vague enough to avoid fraud charges. Lawyers say he's walking a thin line. But Billy's doing press everywhere. CBS interviewed him. August 2023. My job is to create turbulence, he says. You won't know if I'm going to crash or land. But you'll have a front row seat. Embracing the controversy. Meanwhile, Jonathan Taylor sues him. Claims Billy owes him $740,000. For PYRT. The project that went nowhere. Billy denies everything. July 2025. Billy sells Fyre Festival on eBay. The brand. The trademarks. The social media accounts. Selling price? $245,300. Billy's disappointed. It's so low, he says on live stream. He still owes $26 million. That eBay sale barely makes a dent. And Fyre Festival II? Still hasn't happened. Billy McFarland scammed $26 million. Served 4 years in prison. And somehow, people are still giving him money. For Fyre Festival II. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Billy understands something most people don't. The power of FOMO. Fear of missing out. That's what made Fyre Festival work the first time. Influencers. Exclusivity. Scarcity. You want to be part of the moment everyone's talking about. Even when it sounds too good to be true. Especially when it sounds too good to be true. Billy's not selling a festival. He's selling a story. An experience. Clout. And young people, wealthy people, want that. They want the Instagram post. The bragging rights. I was there. I took the risk. That's why Fyre Festival II already has buyers. Even though nothing's confirmed. Even though Billy's a convicted fraudster. People want to believe. They want the redemption arc. Maybe he learned his lesson. Maybe this time it's real. But look at the pattern. Magnus's lied to members. Fyre Media lied to investors. Fyre Festival lied to everyone. NYC VIP Access lied while on bail. PYRT took money from a prison friend. Allegedly ghosted him. Fyre Festival II. Who knows? The judge called him a serial fraudster. She was right. This isn't a story about a guy who made a mistake. This is a story about someone who keeps scamming. And keeps getting away with it. Because we let him. Billy McFarland is $26 million in debt. He's supposed to pay 50% of his income toward restitution. Is he? Unclear. He's traveling. Speaking at conferences in Germany. Selling eBay auctions. Living his life. The Fyre Festival victims? Most got refunds from their credit cards. The investors? Got pennies on the dollar. Marianne Rahl, the Bahamian restaurant owner? Strangers helped her more than Billy ever did. Now, if you want to go deeper on this story, there are 2 documentaries you need to watch. First, Fyre, The Greatest Party That Never Happened, on Netflix. Directed by Chris Smith. This one is incredible. Shows behind the scenes. Billy's team panicking. The chaos unfolding in real time. And it accidentally catches Billy running his ticket scam while on bail. Second, Fyre Fraud on Hulu. Different angle. More focused on influencer culture. How social media made this possible. Both are linked in the description. I'm also mentioning other books about scams and frauds down there. Elizabeth Holmes. Bernie Madoff. How con artists think. How they manipulate people. Because Billy McFarland isn't unique. He's just the Instagram version. And as long as people chase clout over common sense, there will always be another Fyre Festival. The question isn't if Billy will scam again. It's when. And who'll fall for it next.